You're welcome back. You're welcome back, and it's still the World League show. We go straight to the Spanish La Liga, where our Spanish League expert is already in the house. Chukwuebuka Umeke. Chukwuebuka, it's good to have you on the program today.
Thank you very much for having me, Mr. Donald.
Yes, the Spanish La Liga always exciting as ever, and we've had some very, very interesting results, and the table is already showing that the big boys are beginning to bounce back after their sloppy start at the beginning. But then, interestingly, no matches for this weekend, but on Tuesday we will be having matches, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, so we shall be looking at those matches, and as we continue to see a lot of interesting happening. Exactly. Barcelona last week beat Granada.
On Tuesday. They won 4-0.
Yeah, beat Granada 4-0. And
had 2 goals in that match.
Well, let's not get to Messi yet. We'll get to Messi because he always surprises us.
Exactly.
He's topping the La Liga table already.
All of a sudden, from nowhere.
And we're asking from where did he come from?
Just 2 goals. I think by last year.
Yes.
Last year, just 2 goals, and now he's on top of the table.
Anyway, they will not be involved in any match. This weekend. No, they have a match, a Super Cup match tomorrow against Atletico Bilbao.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, but then they will not be playing any of the league matches for Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. For Tuesday, we have Cadiz taking on Levante, Real Valladolid taking on Elche, Alaves taking on Sevilla. And looking at these matches, you see a Cadiz side that came from the second division last season, doing very well. I think they are about 9th or thereabouts on the table.
They're doing very well. They are 9th.
They're taking on Levante. Levante is just 2 places or so behind them. That would be a very keenly contested match. What do you think?
Yeah, Cadiz is a very big surprise for me. They have been up and doing since then.
They're beating the big teams.
They're beating Madrid. They're beating Barcelona. They have kept their job with Sevilla and others. So I believe they will do well this season.
So there's no team that they are afraid of.
They are not afraid of anybody.
If they can beat Madrid and Barcelona, that means
they can beat anybody. At home they are well. Away they're doing well. So if they can keep, team maybe draw or win to teams like Levante, Betis and Celta Vigo, I think they will go far.
Exactly.
Then
that match between Real Valladolid taking on Elche. Another 2 teams that are down there. The Real Valladolid, I think they're about 3 spaces from bottom, and Elche too, just 1 space or so above or below them, thereabout. But then this is another match that both teams will be looking to get all the points because battle for survivor now.
I will see it as a draw game because those teams they're not really playing well. Their striking team is not doing well. Their defense is not so good. So these teams are they're all just playing just to see whether they can make it up. For me, they are playing to just survive and get a draw.
Their ambition basically
is just to win,
just to stay in La Liga, as long as they don't get relegated.
Exactly. So if you maintain that position, or maybe let's say you are in first 17, it's good. But once you drop off that 17, you are going down. Exactly. So they are playing to stay up there.
Exactly. But the other match, we see Alaves taking on Sevilla. Sevilla
is a big surprise right now. They are doing massively well.
Yeah, they're doing very well. And
I think they're 4th in the position right now.
No, I think they're about 5th.
Okay, so sixth.
So
same point with Real Sociedad. Same point with them. 30 points.
Yes, and you see them being there in the mix for the title at the end of the day because they are improving by the day.
I see them coming up first 7 here because the likes of Barcelona and Madrid are now packing up their standards now. They are all scoring their goals now. Madrid is not so doing well, so good right now. They lost on Wednesday against Bilbao. So I don't think they are doing so well this period.
Okay, in their striker Yusuf El Nesri, the Moroccan, Sevilla. That guy is actually showing his qualities. He was bought from Leganés. Last year was from Leganés. Tall and lanky player, skillful. He has scored 8 goals this season and is doing very, very well.
Exactly. These are some players that teams like this guys need. Now, if you have a very top player and that has the height and can use it very well, what else do you need? Just get the crosses.
The good thing about Enes is that he's good with his feet, not just his eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very skillful.
He has the eyes for the goal.
Yes.
So any person that gives himself, you don't think that do I shoot the game or do I pass the ball? And for me, any striker that has the ball, like is within the 18-yard box, to aim to shoot the goal.
Yes, he's very skillful from Morocco, and Morocco just happen to be bringing out top players these days.
Yeah, they have been doing that over the years.
And of course, on Wednesday, we shall see Getafe taking on Huesca. Huesca Are they bound for the second division to return back? Because they just came back
down.
and they're last on the table.
If they continue like this, they might end up maybe 19th or 20th in the league.
Getafe are not doing too well too this season. Last year they were one of the surprise packages.
Yeah,
they did very well, but this season they've not been able to replicate it.
Yeah, I think they are maybe because of they have like 3 injured players in the midfield, and for me, any team that has issues with their first team players, they are not getting the goals there in the middle and all that. So I think they will need to get their players back.
Real Betis will take on Celta Vigo. Real Betis, for me, I feel should be among the top teams because they have some quality players.
Yeah, they do, but if you play well, like players don't make the team. It's the team that makes the players. Now, if you play as a player because you want to get the goals and leave other players behind, you can't go there yourself. You can't pass the ball to yourself and score the goals to yourself.
So against Celta Vigo,
someone
what should you
has to pass the
expect?
ball to you. Against what?
Against Celta Vigo, what should you expect? Real Betis.
I think Celta Vigo will win. I'm sorry to say, but Celta Vigo is
why do you say? Because of your goal?
No.
He always seems to get the goals.
He's doing very well, yes. Yeah. Like he's carrying the whole team along.
Honestly,
he's pushing them.
So every year out, he must be among the top scorers in the league.
Exactly, he's doing very well. So I don't see Betis standing up against them and getting. How they can get there is a draw.
And okay, another big match, which for me will be the standard match for that week. Villarreal taking on Granada. Villarreal are fourth, Granada I think fifth or just some few spaces behind.
Yeah.
So that's a cracker for.
It's going to be a very big cracker for them, but I see Villarreal coming up top in that match. They are doing very, very well.
Villarreal, right?
Exactly. They have the highest players there. Our own Nigerian players there. So I see exactly. I see them.
And of course, could that be due to the fact that Unai Emery is a seasoned coach? Is bringing his magic wand to Villarreal?
I think ever since he left Arsenal, he's been doing well.
Before he went to Arsenal, he won the Europa League 3 times with
Sevilla.
Then went to PSG, won the league. PSG went to Arsenal then. So he has proven himself.
It's going to be a very highly contested match in the middle, and again in tracking departments. But Villarreal are doing very well. They have the pacey footballers up there, the dribblers, and Chukwueze is doing very well.
But Granada lost at home to Barcelona last week, so they want to bounce back.
They want to bounce back, yes, but Villarreal are contesting to be in top 5. So it's going to be a very tough match for them. And playing at Villarreal, I don't see them highest can get there is a draw, but
yes, indeed.
I see Villarreal winning the match.
On Thursday, Valencia will play Osasuna. Osasuna second from bottom. They have improved. They were bottom before. Now they've overtaken Huesca, so they are getting better. And they are playing Valencia. Valencia have not had a very good season. They are not.
Both teams are on the same level.
Lower half of the league.
Yeah, both teams are on the same level because of their on and off. They win today, draw tomorrow, and win the next day. So I think they are on the same level.
What could be happening to Valencia?
I can see
Valencia used to be one of the top teams.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe they will not. Maybe they will not be able to replace Torres that they sold to Manchester City.
Yeah, it could boil down to the fact that they don't have a good coach. Maybe the players there, and the spirit of the game is not there with them. So I think if they need to get back to their bouncing game, they need to sign more players, maybe.
And honestly, because
and again in the midfield.
Yeah,
because I believe that's the place most teams have issues. Now, this league is all about Madrid, Barca, and Villarreal over the years. So I think that this period, teams like Valencia, Celta Vigo, and Sevilla can do better now.
Anyway, Atletico Madrid, they blaze the trail. They're topping the table, and they play against Elba away. They have played 2 matches less than Real Madrid, and they are about 4 points ahead. Yeah. Which means should they win their standing match, they will be about 10 points ahead of them. So this season, it's there for them to take, and
I think it's theirs.
To be their fault if they don't win it.
I think it's theirs. Like the league is in their hands now.
Yeah.
It's theirs to lose. So having been 4 points ahead and 2 games in hand, and those 2 games just seems in the last 10. Yeah. So if they can win those games, 10 points, and if they can maintain to win teams like Villarreal, Osasuna, Granada, and maintain there, then get draws against Barca, Madrid, I think they win the league.
They've already beaten Barcelona this season.
Yeah, they beat them.
And I think they drew against Real Madrid as well. But anyway, what is the difference this time around with Atletico? Is it that they've been able to bolster the attack with quality players like Luis Suarez, or is it that the other big teams are not actually measuring up?
I think they have found their vibe now. their defense is good, very, very good. And again,
I
think because Simeone is passing that spirit in them, it's like, yeah, guys, all like, God. And if you watch him imagine, he never sits down. He's always standing on that touchline, doesn't go up and down. Hey, do this, do that, do that. Hey, yes.
Right
so
from time.
I think this is theirs. So they're all going to do that and make sure that they maintain.
I want to find out whether the missing link has been somebody like Suarez, because now that they have him, it seems to be.
It's not just him, actually. I think they have these young,
exactly. Guy. He's so as well.
They have the young players and they have the experienced, aged players.
Diego Llorente,
who are now
very fine players.
The coach has been able to mince the young and the old players. So experience and youth are not playing very well here.
So we give we're not taking it away from Atletico.
No, they are doing
not because Real Madrid and Barcelona are not playing well. They are doing very well.
They're doing well on their own. Yes.
Well, those will be the matches. Those are the matches that we played Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we look at the league table. Shows that, like we mentioned earlier, Atletico Madrid are topping with 41 points after 16 matches. They have played 2 matches less than second place Real Madrid and the other teams. Real Madrid have played 18 matches and they have 37 points. Barcelona 34 points and Villarreal 32 points. Those are the top 4 teams. Real Sociedad were topping at one point at the beginning. They are now 5th on the table. So
end of December they were up top.
Water finding its level now.
That's it. In the league table, if you lose a match or 2 matches, you can drop even to 10th. Yes. So it is what it is.
Yes, it is. Then down the table, we have the likes of Huesca. Well, like Ebuka said, they better watch it. If they continue like this, they are going down again. They're going back to where they came from. Osasuna, give them credit, they've had some interesting results in recent times. They were last initially, they have now come up a bit, so which means that there's improvement. Should they continue in this vein, probably they'll be able to beat the drop. Elche is the third from bottom, while Real Valladolid completed 4 bottom teams. So that's how the league table looks like, and the top scorer in the Spanish La Liga, interestingly, is Lionel Messi again, with 11 goals. Then so far, then Gerard Moreno of Villarreal has 10 goals. Iago Aspas has 9 goals. But the question is, where did Lionel Messi come from? He didn't start the league at the beginning of the season. He was in Argentina. He came late. Barcelona wasn't playing well. He wasn't scoring. All of a sudden, he's topping the league table. Are you sure this statistic is correct, Ebuka?
Thank you for that question. Honestly, that what makes him the best player in the whole world for me personally, for me. I don't know about you, but for me, coming from nowhere.
I know you're a big Messi fan.
A super fan. If there's only one fan in the whole world, I'm the one.
So where did he get his 11 goals from?
Honestly, when he's in form, I don't think there's any team that can stop him. In the last match against Granada, they had a free kick. The whole 11 players were behind that wall. Yet he found a way.
Somebody was standing behind it.
Someone even laid down. Someone laid down. Exactly.
Yeah,
someone laid down. Yeah. But here he found a way to score that. Score that goal. If Messi starts banging in the goals, he's banging the goals.
It's a genius.
He's a genius.
And initially you would say Wari was surrounded by quality players. Now Barcelona is like a depleted side. They are just trying to rebuild, made up of young players, and he's still finding a goal.
I think it's because ability. He's only the one. Every top team has 2 players doing it.
Yeah.
I think now he's only the one. They all depend on him.
But don't take credit away from the likes of Griezmann. He's scoring so fair share of a goal. Yeah. And of course, Frankie de Jong.
Up their game again.
That's young Dutch midfielder.
He's a massive good player. I love his play.
He plays everywhere.
His confidence, his play. He plays very well.
Okay, second behind Messi with 10 goals, Gerard Moreno of Villarreal and Iago Aspas. This is another player that surprises us every time.
Yeah,
Celta Vigo is not a top team. They are never top. They are never amongst the top. Always struggling. But Iago Aspas always ranks amongst the top scorers season in, season out. And this guy must have goals in him, actually.
I like his style of play. He never backs down. And he has the eye for goal. At any angle he has himself, he wants to shoot the game. And maybe because they always give him penalties to score as the team captain and everything. Yeah, but that's what people will do get penalties and miss it.
But surprisingly, when he went to Liverpool, he could not make it there.
He didn't do much well. I think he only had like 5 matches here.
And because he wasn't playing well.
Well, now in Spain, he's not doing
some players just are at home in some places, and when they leave that environment, they are not able to replicate what they do. Luis Suarez is still scoring 9 goals, so it just tells you that it's not because he was playing alongside Messi.
Exactly, he's doing well.
It shows that he's a striker.
And I think because they have a team behind him that is getting him the ball at the crosses and everything. Yes. And the ability for him to position himself very well and get those goals.
Karim Benzema never said that old war, still scoring 8 goals already this season. We thought that when Cristiano Ronaldo left, he may have issues, but then he's taking it upon himself now to be carrying the team.
He's doing very well.
Doing very well.
Yeah.
Then this young Moroccan, El Nesri, that from Sevilla, who has scored 8 goals, is also a massive player.
Another surprising in the league,
bought from Leganés last season, and
if he continues the way, he might get up to 18 goals in the season.
Well, that was just a look at the top scorers in the Spanish La Liga, and that wraps up our take on the Spanish La Liga for this weekend. We want to thank Ebuka Omeke, our Spanish La Liga expert, for helping us out with analysis. Ebuka, it's always good to have you on the program. And this program continues shortly. Next, we'll be looking at the English Premier League, where we get to talk about the matches that are slated for this weekend with our own English League expert. You get to meet him, or we'll come back from this short break.